What is going on, guys? We are back with another video today, and we are doing another speed rebuild on Madden 22, and today it's the Baltimore Ravens, a team that lost yesterday. Felt like it was no better time than ever when I don't expect them to be under 500 for probably the whole year. Who the hell do they actually play? We'll be able to decide. Of course, they have had some quite a bit of injuries so far. Oh, maybe not. Maybe 2 weeks in a row they'll be 0-2, and then after that we'll see. But better time than any to rebuild them or speed rebuild them, which, of course, if you're new to this series, we get a set amount of time since they're an 81 overall. Any overall higher than 80, you lose a minute for every overall. So we will get 9 minutes to rebuild this team using anything possible for any player possible. All the draft picks, whatever. We could trade Lamar if we wanted to, which I obviously won't, but we could. And maybe we... I'm just saying. But obviously, there's some positions of need. Running back is probably a big position. We could trade Dobbins, we could trade them, or we could start Dobbins. You know, this is a fantasy-style type of thing where it doesn't really matter who is starting. It's supposed to be win as any way possible, other than, you know, physically cheating by changing, like, positions and trading them or whatever. But obviously, the team is pretty decent. There's some pretty good base players, but there's obviously also a lot of potential for upgrades. Definitely in the outside linebacker position, number 2 middle linebacker, even number 1, Patrick Queen in Madden at least right now isn't that great. You know, still have some time to develop, but we don't really have time because we are only going to be doing this for 1 season. And if you guys love franchise, you like all things franchise, rebuilds, franchise themselves, experiments, maybe think about subscribing if you're new. Maybe leave a like. And if you already are subscribed, I appreciate you a ton for checking us out again, coming back for another video. Now, we have a little bit to trade with. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. I think the first thing is we got to get some sort of god-tier wide receiver. We need someone really, really good. I think we could trade Duvernay and Watkins and maybe a first-round pick for a true number 1, perhaps. Defensively, I think a new number 1 pass rusher, a really good one, would be nice. And then everything else we're going to just try to get done as quickly as possible. We also have Matabuke, who's a 75 overall star, but probably not going to be very good for a 1-year situation. So, you know, draft picks, trade pieces. I mean, we've got enough. We've got enough. But speaking of rebuilds, tomorrow I think we're going to be doing a fantasy draft rebuild on twitch.tv/Jeromepkr live, of course. You guys will be able to decide some of the picks, and maybe we'll be able to do the majority of it, if not all of it, then and there. And yeah, let's get right into it. So 9 minutes on the clock. I do not know. I mean, I know the positions. I just don't know which players I'm going to target. Old ones, hopefully. But let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, and go. This team actually used to be a team that I would target quite a bit in the past because, of course, they have the older cornerbacks and whatnot. The Browns, Wyatt Teller, maybe? Nick Chubb. Odell Beckham would be a nice name to add. First round pick with these two for Odell. I would do it. I'd be all about it. We need a wide receiver. I don't know how much Odell normally goes for. Well, he goes for a first, second, and a running back. That's apparently the facts of life. Let's get Nick Boyle and these 2 running backs on there. Speaking of, who is that? The Chargers. Keep the Chargers in mind. Where's the green interest? Nobody has green. I thought they had green interest in these guys, no? All right, let's, who is that? The Patriots? No, it was the Panthers. Brian Burns would be a nice player on the outside. Oh, doable. I've added Brian Burns a few times in the past, but it's because he's good. No, they don't want. What, they actually want Latavius? Then actually tell me about it. God damn, dude. Nobody wants to speak. Communication, boys. That's what I need. Remember when McCaffrey went for nothing in the game? Wish those days were still the same. Taylor Moton. We'll put him on the list for now, but I don't know if we're actually going to rock with it. I'd do it for him. Ooh, close. He's a really good tackle, too. I'd take it. 3rd round pick, I'd do it. Please, not a second. Anything but a second. Oh, you anal turkeys. Yep. Oh, I guess Justice Hill is not very valuable. Or Latavia. Whoever that. What did we even trade? Did we even trade anything for that? I don't even know. Jawan James. I suppose Villanueva if they're both the same overall. Actually, if they're both the same overall, it should be Jawan. He'd probably be worth a little bit more. Yeah, a lot bit more, actually. The Rams, bro. Aaron Donald would be sick. I wonder if they have like an individual like slider for someone like Aaron Donald. I was gonna call him Aaron Donald now. Like, cause I mean he's kind of on the older side. Do they just value every old player that good? Oh, Dalvin. I'm thinking of old Maddens once again. Thielen. Adam Old Man Thielen. Oh, they interested. And they're interested because he's old as hell. We don't really need this many wide receivers, especially for Lamar, but at the same time, I kind of want it to be like, hey, Lamar finally gets some wide receivers. The excuses are out the window. 6 minutes left. You guys already see them on the screen, though. Damn, they are not feeling it. I don't blame you, but... Harrison? I didn't think about Harrison, actually. He's, we need a safety. He's a safety. Once again, Justice Hill is not valuable, so I got to just accept if we're trading anything, it's going to be very slowly over time. Second and a third. Dude, I've had this issue with him in the past where he's just not freaking going. They don't want Jimmy. Tavon Young's got to be worth something to them. Damn, dude. Closer, but no cigar. We need a green. This is kind of a counterproductive play, but I suppose higher overall, but yeah, a little counterproductive, I'll be honest with you. Just a little bit. Did we ever get that edge rusher? We did not, did we? Hopefully we still have first-round picks because we need an edge rusher bad. Bosa. The Chargers are usually really hard to trade with unless you're getting one of their offensive linemen, which is really strange since that's something they've been fighting so hard to keep going. Not Marcus Peters. We're just going to keep those two intact. DT right guard. I don't want to get rid of Kevin, but if it gets me Joey, I'm taking it. Not really a fit in a 3-4, but I suppose that's what they're doing in real life, so screw it. Damn, dude, we just can't make the play. What about the Cardinals? DT right tackle, left tackle. Alejandro Villanueva. No, we're not doing that. Oh, they're like, hey, our guy's old. You can have him, even though he's solid. We don't care. Damn, they do care. They were just pretending. What about Sammy Watkins? Everyone wants a wide receiver. Damn it. Bateman, younger. Really? 4 minutes left. Looking okay, but kind of selling. Oh, come on. Come on, Joey. You want it. It's not even Joey's choice, but I still blame him. We could still use another wide receiver, too. That's the thing that sucks. But we could use a kind of like an everything. Falcons don't really have an edge. We're not going to be able to get Nick. And even if we did, doesn't really fit a 3-4 at all. What about Za'Darius, actually? I think he's on a contract year, isn't he? Well, not contract year, but he's kind of. That seems a little costly. Honestly, at this point, I believe he's still a superstar. I'm willing to take it. He's still actually kind of decent. And they are not, thankfully. I love it. Bozeman and Watkins. Oh, what about Malik? No, not Queen. Oh, damn. They don't want Queen. They don't want... Damn, we selling, bro. Please, just take it all. Take it all off. I don't care, Green Bay. Just take it. They won't do the trade. No, dude. What about, like, Bateman or something? They need wide receiver, right? Oh, my God. Marquise. I don't want to trade a Marquise, but honestly, the pass rush is just so big of a need. Thank you. I don't even care. I really don't. I 100% do, but I mean, it is what it is. We're past that point. Past the point of no return, unfortunately. Where was that? Seattle? Or Seahawks, anyways? Yeah, Seattle. They are the Seahawks. Bobby Wagner may be doable. We got rid of all of our draft picks, though. 4th round pick. Duvernay, remove it. Remove-ernay. Hilarious. Away. Green interest. Oh, no. What about Lockett? Maybe doable, but I don't expect it. Damn, this freaking money train. Chris Carson. I mean, I suppose he's an upgrade over our current... Really, dude? This just doesn't seem realistic. Oh, my God. Jordan Brooks. And where's their guard, bro? What overall is he? Did I miss him? Oh, my God. Dwayne Brown, Gabe Jackson. If you give it all, I'd be really happy. They can keep Dwayne script. What? They're not keeping Dwayne, I guess. We are running out of time. I'm just going to try to get anyone I can. Are you joking me? All of this for Jordan Brooks? There's no way Gabe Jackson's worth that much. Oh, my. This is a sell. 1 minute and a half left. Any green at all? No? Niners? Anything? Alex Mack, gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Thank you. I don't care if it's cheese. I literally was just looking for the closest team. Duvernay, I mean, we don't really need to get rid of him, but I'm going to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got a little bit of excess centers. Any green? Saints. No, Rams. That's the team. Robert Woods, don't need him. Of course, the Rams don't need. Damn it, dude. Do I just take Leonard Floyd off of them? This is not even worth anything. Oh. That's a bit surprising, actually. Did we get rid of... we did. 5th round pick. Oh. We're so close on the trade. No shot. I don't even know if we need the D-line. We actually have some guys. We have 27 seconds left, and we just kept, like, everyone on the roster. Come on. Where's the Bears? Roquan, no shot. Danny Trevathan, all that for Danny. Damn, dude. It was just so many, like... Oh, man. How many players did we sell on? We had... I mean, look at this. Like, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, technically 6. 6 players could have probably come out with, I mean, something decent. I suppose they were pretty low overalls. I don't think we added enough talent, to be honest. I really don't. All right, somehow we only went up 1 overall. You can, I mean, that's my face looking at that overall. But you can actually kind of argue we made the wide receivers worse because Odell is a very good player, but we don't really have that burner now with that we had with Marquise Brown. It was worth it in the end because I think it's what got us Za'Darius, which, of course, we needed a good pass rusher. Nothing was working, and the pressure of it obviously all adds up. We now have the largest left guard, like, ever, basically, tallest at least. Stanley stays, obviously. We added Mack. We added Moton, or Motone. We kept Phillips. I suppose when you look at everything, the guys we didn't trade in time weren't very high potential anyways. Like, Wolf is, what, 30 or something? 31. He wouldn't have went for much. Fort wouldn't have went for much. I just straight up released him. There's a lot of guys that actually wouldn't have went for maybe, at best, we could have maybe turned one of them into like an 84 overall free safety, at best. But overall, I mean, we addressed wide receiver. We added a higher overall guy by a lot, Odell Beckham. We addressed O-line. It's completely sound for at least a season. Did not address running back, but we're just going to, in this universe, Dobbins is healthy, which is plenty of talent. Defensively, we added a strong safety. We added a pass rusher. We added a middle linebacker with Queen. We added a defensive end, the left end position. We added a little bit. It wasn't a whole lot. 9 minutes isn't a ton of time when you have pick 31 projected, which just basically goes for nothing. And you have a bunch of old guys that just aren't very valuable. So we went with the KC playbook because the Baltimore Ravens just don't seem to be good enough in sim. So we're just going to go with the classic Chiefs offense, and then we went with the 3-4 defense. But if we were in a 4-3, we would have went with Chiefs defense as well. But that's what we're rocking, and I mean, I'm happy with it. I am shocked by how well this team played near the end. One last hurrah. Who's this, Calais, maybe? Is it? Damn, dude. Does Calais really retire after 1 year? That sucks if you're using the Ravens for a franchise. They're actually not super great in Madden. Mark Andrews is solid. Marquise and Lamar are solid. So is Dobbins. But you're missing a decent bit, right? Like, there's not a whole lot of longevity. Marlon Humphrey, obviously, Peters isn't going to last that long. They're good. They're, average, above average. But, with losing Calais and some of those offensive linemen, which are really old, it's not super great. And at 14-3, we had to play a playoff game. How? We beat the Chiefs, I'm pretty sure. Maybe we didn't. I don't know. Let's take a look at the schedule, see who we won against. Lamar Jackson with almost 6,000 yards. We did lose to the Chiefs. We would have beat them. We would have had the bye week. Absolutely insane. I should have showed it slower, but you can obviously see a ton of wins in a row, and that's pretty impressive. Lamar Jackson, those are Superman-level numbers. That's just... You wouldn't be arguing if he's a running back anymore. I'll tell you what. Dobbins, though, speaking of running back, maybe Lamar should play running back. Dobbins, not super great. Okay yards per carry, but holy Odoli. Odell with over 2,000 yards, 19 touchdowns. Mark Andrews went off. Watkins was decent. Dobbins actually did have a pretty good overall season. This offense was quite insane. 5 interceptions was Za'Darius. Za'Darius going off. 15 sacks, 11.5 for Calais, 7.5 for Justin Houston. This team could do it. This could actually be the team to do it. Of course, Lamar's the MVP. How? How is that possible? 58-10? 5,900? I still disagree. Mahomes has way more talent around him. It's just not even close. That's just a lie, and it's a scam, and somebody should look into this absolute fixing. Look at this. Look at this. How? Got a couple award wins. Actually, like 5 award wins. Should have been MVP and Player of the Year, but we'll take what we can get. Going against Miami, 9-8. Sometimes, like, Miami will go like 4-13. Sometimes they'll go 9-8. Sometimes they go 10-7. They're really inconsistent in sim. I suppose so are the Ravens. Trying to make a play for Byron Jones, obviously. I was thinking about it, and then I was like, oh, Marcus Peters. Yeah, that's, we don't need a cornerback. Well, let's go to the end of this one, and 7-0, 14-3. Miami does not look playoff ready. Of course, we are a team that should not have been playing here, but it is what it is. If we have to play one extra game, we'll take the practice. 31-6, 34-6, 37-6. Miami finally scores a touchdown, and the game is long gone. That was quite dominant. Lamar went off. Rushing. Please, Dobbins, do better. Please do better. Odell has played really well for us, obviously. Za'Darius, Calais, all these players looking really good. And we will be done with that one. Moving on to the next round, which obviously will not be against the Chiefs, because... Well, I wouldn't say obviously, right? Like, it's physically possible, I think. Right, if all the teams that are supposed to win, it might be possible. I don't know. Did they really... Oh, wait, no, they did. They fixed it. I was about to say, did they really not fix it? I thought he said 2 more wins and we won the Super Bowl, but I'm pretty sure he said, and we're in the Super Bowl. The Patriots, 10-7. That's not bad. They look decent, but... The way we've played, I just can't imagine we don't go all the way. The Niners move on another round. I would imagine the Chiefs are also going to move on here. Hopefully it matters for us, because not looking super strong out the gate. 10-7 now, 10-10. Just like that, things change quickly. 17-10 at half. 19-10, that's interesting. 22-10. Defense is showing up really well here as we have just locked them down. 32-18, 39-18. Very weird score. If it would have finished 39-18, I could confidently say a game has never ended like that before. And, of course, Mac Jones, not bad for his first year, obviously, but you just met a team that is just way too good. This is one of the most dominant franchise teams I've seen so far in Madden 22. We've had a lot of really good teams that are even better than this, but this team has just played so dominantly. The morale keeps going. Maybe that's also a part of it, but I'm not sure. Obviously, we're going to keep doing that because it's part of the game, right? You say that, but you're not going to click the playoff blizzard, are you? Once again, it doesn't really matter. Both teams are affected by it. If we were using the Baltimore playbook, I suppose it would hurt us more with Lamar's running, but we're not, so it really doesn't matter. It actually probably does help us more because our guys are more smart kind of players, whereas the Chiefs are kind of just mismatched gods with their speed. And Arizona steals the Niners spot. Winner of this one goes up against the Cardinals. A very good team, obviously, but still, probably rather play them than the Niners. Yeah, in Madden, actually, I don't know if that's true. 7-all, very close game in the snow. It's a blizzard anyways, whether we clicked it or not. And this isn't looking very good. I think this is going to be a GG. Defense does well, but then we throw a pick. 24-14, and that's going to be a GG. We got smoked. Of course, the Chiefs are a very good team in Sim, as we know. Lamar got locked down in this one. Mahomes did well regardless. Rushing was awful both sides. Tyreek was unstoppable. Seems like either Lamar, it's kind of obvious, but kind of seems like Lamar's receivers let him down. I can't tell, though. That sucks. I thought we were just destined. It just looked good. AFC rebuilds suck. I hate them. The Chiefs, the Browns, they're too good. In the NFC, it's like, oh, well, you can go to the Super Bowl if you want this year. We'll all play fair. It's like, not in the AFC. It's the two teams. You're one game away from the Super Bowl. It must be tough knowing that you might not get a chance again. Definitely, I don't know if I'll be back. The dream is to go out on top. So this close touch doesn't make... go out on top. It sounds like you need to play another year, which is irrelevant because I will not be playing another year. And obviously, we will take a look at the Super Bowl between the Cardinals and the Chiefs. Let's be honest, the Chiefs are going to win, and they do. Let's actually take a look at who retired. Does Calais actually retire year one? And obviously, Alex Mack did. And he didn't. Calais Campbell is still here, the god. The absolute hero legend that he is. Let's take a look. He is in 86, 86. I don't know. He dropped a decent bit, but he's still obviously pretty damn talented. Good enough for one more year. But regardless, one more year or not, we will not be new another year. And, yeah, we did really well. The Ravens don't win the Super Bowl super often, especially not year one. I think we did a pretty good job to turn this team into an even better contender. Obviously, injuries have plagued them in real life, so it wouldn't really have mattered if we had to put that into place here. Overall, if we would have maybe went with a better running back, I don't know if it's just the scheme, which it probably is, but instead of Dobbins, if we would have even had Kareem Hunt, which is someone I should probably be targeting since he's kind of on the older side, he's a backup, probably on a contract year. Why not, right? Go for him. But maybe another time. Still, I've considered that a success. If you can get to the championship round or better, I think it's a success. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this one, maybe leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. Second channel, PK Plays. And then twitch.tv/Jeromepkr for streams. Like I said, tomorrow will likely be a fantasy draft decided by you guys, the viewers. And we'll do a rebuild out of that. If you guys have a suggestion for anything at all, a rebuild idea, challenge anyways, an experiment, blast in the past player, career resim, career simulation in general for one of the rookies, or just a speed rebuild team you want to see next, or regular rebuild team you want to see next, let me know in the comment section below. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. We'll be back with more content tomorrow, obviously. Hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya!